Hi, I'm Bobby Tipton, and this video is about searching Business Source Elite. Now, you can get to Business Source Elite from our CPM guide, libguides.rutgers.edu/CPM, under the Finding Articles tab. And let's go live and see what searching Business Source Elite is all about. Here we are at our Certified Public Manager Program Guide, and we're in the Finding Articles page. So we're going to look at Business Source Elite, which is a Jersey Clicks database from the New Jersey State Library. Okay, here we are at Jersey Clicks. Notice there are at least 3 databases you might want to know about. First of all, there's Academic Search Premier, which has many different subjects in it, and it has lots of scholarly articles in all different things depending on what you need. Business Source Elite, which we're going to be looking at in just a second, and ERIC, which is about education. So if you're doing anything in sociology, anything like that, Academic Search Premier might be the place, and if you're doing anything in education, ERIC is the place. But we're going to go to Business Source Elite. Now, what is not apparent from the title is that Business Source Elite also includes all management, all administration. So that includes public management, and it includes nonprofits, and there are several public administration sources which are full text in Business Source Elite. So let's go there. Now I'm on a Rutgers IP address right now, so it put me right in. If you are not on a Rutgers IP address, it will ask for your public library barcode, and all you have to do is put that in and you will get to the same screen where I am. Now let's go to Advanced Search. We might not need advanced search, but you might, depending on what you're doing. This is a basic search. Let's go to advanced. And the advantage of advanced is if you're putting together different terms, the ands are already in there. So let's just start simple with our community policing example. And we don't need to select fields or anything. Let's just do a search on community policing as a term, as a phrase, actually. And then how do we start cutting that down to size? It's 496. Well, first thing is if you're at home and away from any libraries, you want to make sure that what you pick is full text. You don't have to send interlibrary loans for it or anything like that. Well, that took over half of them away right there. And then also you want to go to scholarly peer-reviewed. Now, I find that in practice, many people who are doing CPM capstones already have a lot of material, but your material is because you work in a field, you have things from your job, you have stuff from the news, you have government sources, and so forth. But you're looking for those scholarly peer-reviewed journals to round out your literature review. So let's just click on scholarly peer-reviewed, and we're down to 66 at this point, and then some of these are quite old. So let's just say if it's older than 10 years, we really don't want it. Okay, and now we're down to 14. Now it seems that 14 is not a lot, although all of these are full text and all of these are from academic journals. You can see right here. Okay, they might not be about the United States. That's another one. It's possible that your subject will accept information from other countries or your subject will not. If it will not, you can always use geography, pick United States and cut it down further. But rather than do that, let's leave the other countries in there and think about how we could expand this and get more information. Well, I just used community policing, but I notice also when I look at the subjects that have been assigned to some of these, they also use, these are community policing, but they also used police community relations. So you know what? I'm going to add that. With an or. I'll take this or that. Let's search for it. And now we have 49. And these 49 are all full text, all scholarly, and all since 2010. And that will work with anything else you find, other subjects that you find that you want to integrate. Now, two things we can do with this. It's very efficient in EBSCOhost databases to use folders. And you can either use a temporary folder and send the contents to yourself as emails. That's fine. Or you can also make an account and sign into your account, and you'll be able to keep your items in your account. And you can keep them there for years if you want to. And then just take out the ones that you want to take out. So in this particular example, I'm going to sign into my own account, which I have previously made with my Rutgers credentials. But you don't have to have Rutgers credentials to do it. And I'm going to sign in. Don't save. Don't save. Okay, and here we are. And here's my 49. And now they know that I am signed in. They know who I am. Now, what can I do? Well, the first thing I can do is to go into my folder, which I've just signed in, and I can make a new folder just for this class. Now, obviously, I have a lot of other folders left over from other classes, but I can start a brand new one, and I can call it Community Policing. And this is all right, so I have created a new folder. Let's save it. And now when I go back, well, body cameras, that's really important. And then I go to save it by clicking on the folder with the plus. And I can say, I want to put this in my community policing folder. Okay, here's another thing, has to do with immigration. And they know that I put things in community policing before it becomes easier and easier. Here's another one, LGBTIQ, community policing, officer, civilian, race, ethnicity, dyads, and less than lethal use of force. Right. Community policing, forcible stops, all kinds of useful stuff in here. Now, we have put these items in our community policing folder, which is now over here. So let me go to my community policing folder and look at the articles in it. I have 7 articles. What can I do with these? Well, I can select everything. And I can save them as a file. And that's going to allow me to make my bibliography. I can also download the full text ones one at a time to my machine. Also, if I were at a lab or somebody else's library, I could email the stuff to myself. But let's save them as a file and make a bibliography from them. I would like, please, to have this done in APA. And I'm going to save it, all 7. You could also select the ones. And here's the bones, just the bones of your APA references. So I'm going to copy them, Control C. I'm going to open a Word file. And I'm going to paste them, Control V. You can also do it with your mouse, whichever way you want to do it. As always, if you have any questions, please get in touch with me, Tipton, Tipton, @rutgers.edu. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.